Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm letting the truck warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to be off to Addie's soccer game. Yesterday, oh God, I had to get up in the morning and I had to take my old phone to Verizon so Isaac could clean it out, and then Jeff wanted to go for a ride, which was an hour and a half away, to look at a Mini Cooper. It's an old one. It's 2005, but it's in really excellent condition. It was originally in Georgia. Make sure this is all set. I'm going to do something very illegal. I am going to freaking drive while I'm doing a video. But I don't want to be late, because then you can't get a parking spot. And I'm driving this freaking truck. It was kind of hard on me for the ride yesterday, because I don't know if everybody knows, but 16, oh no, I'd say almost 17 years ago, I was in an accident. I was taking Jake, my youngest one, to get a physical. He was in football, and we were on State Park Drive, and we were driving, and there was vehicles in front of me that were coming to a stop because they had their blinker on to turn left. So I was just, come up behind them, and I was at a standstill waiting for them to be able to turn, and there was cars going past us, so we had to wait. And I happened to look up in the rearview mirror and seen this red truck coming at me, and I did not see the driver's face. I seen the driver's profile. He wasn't looking ahead at where I was. He was looking sideways at something that was going past, and I knew he was going to hit me, because he never even attempted to touch the brakes. He did not see me. So when he was getting ready to hit me, I started turning the wheels, because the vehicle in front of me was a little minivan, and that little minivan had some kids in the back, because I seen the kids, because I was sitting there waiting for them to turn, and I knew I would have hit those kids. So I turned the steering wheel just as he hit me, which veered me off. Oh, this is going to be bumpy. This is one of the things I hate about this freaking road out here. This is the road you take when you turn off Patterson to go to the boat launch, the boat launch that's down Shady Shore, and the road is horrible. Anyways, he hit me, and I turned the wheel and put my arm out to try to stop Jake, because he was in the passenger seat. He still hit his head on the dash, but he didn't hit it hard. I mean, it wasn't enough to really hurt him. But my seat broke because of the impact, and it caused a disc between my vertebrae to shatter. So I was able to move around, but I was in extreme pain. And then finally, like a few days after this, I was in such pain, and I went to work, and what the hell is this? I've got little kids in the road riding these little scooter things, and they need to get out of the road. Get over. Little punks. Anyways, I ended up having to have surgery, and they cut in through my back, and they put a titanium plate in, and they screwed it in. Don't back up there, little guy. And I was still in terrible pain. I had drop foot, which caused all the nerves going down my right leg to drag. I mean, I couldn't control it. I had no feeling in it. And then after the first surgery, I was still in extreme pain. They were doing everything. They were trying to have me do aquatherapy, and nothing was working. So the surgeon decided he was going to do a second surgery. And this time he cut in through my stomach and kind of pushed my guts aside, and then wrapped a metal cage around my spine, my lower spine. So that, did a lot of, no mobility down there. No twist and turning without pain. And then over the years now, like I said, this is like 17 years ago, I've got a lot of arthritis that build up around it, so that I can't stand for any length of time. I can't sit for any length of time. And sitting on my ass in a vehicle driving an hour and a half away. And now, mind you, this is not the first time in the last couple of weeks I've done long distance driving. And it's not that easy. It's painful. But I went with him because he wanted to look at this Mini Coupe, and then I find out the reason he's looking at the Mini Coupe is because he knows that he's putting a lot of money into the WRX, and he hasn't been letting nobody drive it, until he gets done doing what it needs, springs or some shit like that. He had to get some ramps because the jack he's got his car is so low, the jack couldn't get under it to jack it up, to take the tires off, it's just a bunch of shit, whatever. And I was driving the truck all the time, which I don't have a problem driving the truck, except for, my Subaru, when he traded it in and got the WRX, I wanted the stick, and that's what I wanted. So, he found this Mini Coupe, and it's a 6-speed. I kind of wanted it. Garth's calling, I can't answer right now, I'm driving, kid. Anyways, he bought it, and he drove it back, and I drove the truck back. Now we got back about, I want to say 4:30ish, and the Secretary of State's office don't close till 5, but when we went in, they already had everybody booked up with appointments already. So there was nothing we could do. We had to make an appointment to come in Monday morning. So the car's sitting at home with no plate on it. It does have insurance because we activated the insurance, gave them all the information before we even went there, just in case we did decide to buy it. But I'm still driving the truck, and I guess the reason he wanted to get the Mini Coupe is because, like, for an emergency purposes, like just last week, Amanda had to be home to do something, and she couldn't go pick the girls up at the bus stop. And if she left home to go get the girls, she would have missed whoever the appointment was that was coming there. So she called me and asked if I could go grab the girls at 3:30, and I said, yeah, I could, but then Jeff wanted to leave by 3:30 to go to a game. Now, I don't have a problem with him going to the game, but that would have left me with no vehicle, which I would have not been able to go take care of, picking up the girls. So he decided that we needed another vehicle because I'm not driving the RV. We're trying to sell that damn thing, and I'm not driving it because it's like freaking driving a bus. I have drove it, but I don't want to drive it. But anyways, he got this car so that I have something to scoot around town in. And trust me, scoot around exactly what it is, because it's a little 2-door Mini Coupe. And I'm not going to lie, it's cute as hell. And it's in really good shape for being 21 years old. Whoever took care of it did a really good job of it. And I don't need these people on the side of me in the fire truck to notice that I'm talking on my phone, because they're going to think I'm talking on the phone instead of making a video, which I guess that's just as illegal as talking on your phone. Anyways, yesterday was a hard day. That's why I didn't post nothing. I do got some pictures I might post. I took a couple pictures of it. It's cute. We'll get it legalized on Monday, and then I'll have my own vehicle. If Jeff wants to go to a game, I can just get up and go. If I wanted to run to Walmart or run to one of the boys' and drop something off, I can just get up and go. That won't be a problem. But that's why I didn't post nothing yesterday. I hate these long trips. I'm tired of, I told Jeff, I can't do that. No. Not only that, where we went was down south, and it was Walden Lake. It was an hour and a half drive, and it was just, I can't. And then the all expressway, so you're going 75 to 23 to 96. I don't like driving on the expressway. I was having a panic attack going down there, then I had to freaking drive back. You don't think that was a panic attack? I didn't post yesterday because I was not in a very good mood. Now I am gonna post something today because I missed Addie's last week game because of something we had to do. I'm sure, I can't even remember what it was. We weren't gonna be home. I don't even know what I know. Last Saturday we had to go somewhere. We went somewhere in the morning, and then that night we went out with Matt and Nikki because they had that, it was for Nikki's birthday, and we went to the governor's quarters. So I can't remember what I did in the morning last week of why I missed Addie's game. That's pretty bad. That's where the dementia part is coming in there, because I cannot for the life of me remember remember what I did last Saturday that I couldn't make it to Addie's game. And I know it was freezing cold. And I cannot remember. That's pretty bad. Anyways, I'm just gonna go and get set up. I got a chair. I'm gonna have to call Garth back now because I know he called me. They call me, they never leave a message, and then they know that drives me nuts, so then I have to call them back to say, what the hell did you want? Anyways, Applebee's is dead as usual. Well, it is early. That's what happened yesterday. That's the reason I don't like to take long distance riding, and I'll just talk at everybody later. Hit like, share it, help me out a little, leave a comment. And I know I'm doing something very illegal, driving the freaking truck down the road, headed to a soccer game and making a video. I'm sorry. I have just been going too much lately. Too much. All right. Everybody have a great day. I'll talk at you later. I'll probably get a little bit of Addie on soccer. I left Jeff home with 6 dogs. We got Prince and Vinny, the 2 Yorkies, again yesterday. When we got back into town with the Mini, we went and grabbed something to eat down at Bayview, and then we went and picked up Prince and Vinny and brought them back to our house because Gia's birthday is on the 13th, and Matt and Nikki are, they celebrated it yesterday. They took her to a water park. I think she probably had a couple friends with her or something, but I got Prince and Vinny so that they wouldn't be home alone all night. So Jeff's home with all 6 dogs right now. Oh, this is interesting. All right, everybody, have a good day. I will try to get back with you here shortly, and like me, share me, talk to me. Bye.